Yeah, so I'm probably gonna start with valuing my own games because I can explain my thought process pretty well. I'm gonna look at these 3 games. I might look at last game because we like choked the qual, maybe, so you guys can learn from our mistake. First game we died to Invisible Cheater, so we didn't win it. Unlucky. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one. Recon here. Yeah, 2 different teams, like always. What a surprise. But yeah, we go for forecast a lot. I just really like playing for forecast, especially like after the 3 points for forecast are gone. We usually build just a bunch of boxes on forecast, and then if we get fought for it, we have a lot of room to fight. And if we don't get fought for it, just free forecast. Makes everything a lot easier. Oh yeah, our cache spawned on like this hill, so we just went for our cache. And now we're just rotating to where we see the zone is going to pull because of forecast. Just getting our mats up, trying to get to cap mats. The loadout we usually carry, usually we don't carry sniper that often. Usually it's more, wait, I want to see this headshot snipe. Usually we carry double grappler. I like carrying double grapple, both 3 bigs. And then, yeah, 1 person, 3 bigs and jizz. And 1 person, 3 bigs and 3 mechas. That's usually like my go-to loadout. We know zone is gonna pull here because of forecast. And these kids, like, I don't know, it looked like they're gonna key us, but they didn't want to, I guess. But we just went together quick. In case they key us, we have a lot of boxes, we can just fight together, and we force them to make a mistake. So yeah, we know 50-50 is pulling on us. So we're just chilling, we're getting our mats up. Because we used a bit, because we thought we were gonna get keyed. But like, you can see like how free this side of the map is anyways. Because it's just dead side, so we have a lot of room to just refarm. Good headshot snipe from Aza. Good play, like, we saw these guys got rebooted. Aza, like, called, okay, they're running towards us, like, just don't shoot at them, I'm gonna go for a snipe. Hits the headshot snipe. The thought process here is we know forecast, zone is pulling bottom, or zone is pulling on us. So we just go on the hill early and try to hold people away. So we can rotate easy next zones. That's the thought process here. And then, right now, I see the forecast zone pulls bottom left. So, we could maybe stay here and hold people away, but I don't think there's really a point if we know zone is pulling far away. So, we just go down early. Alright, so here, this is something really important. I think a lot of people know this, but some people might not, so I'm still gonna say it. I think 50-50 zones are one of the most important zones this season. And there's always 2 50-50 zones, you know? Like, we have 2 50-50 zones. Even if you don't have forecast, I think going to the edge of where zone is early in 50-50. Like, first of all, you don't want to be edge, like, full edge in the zone before 50-50. Because if you don't pull 50-50, then you're going to have a delayed rotate, and you're going to get held hard. Like, these teams, like, for example, here, you don't want to be this team. Because they just put themselves in a bad spot. They don't pull 50-50, and they're going to have to rotate late. They're going to get held from the hill, etc. So you don't really want to be positioned full edge in the zone before 50-50, so in 4th zone and 5th zone, because 5th zone and 6th zones are 50-50 zones. And if you're in a more central position where you have a priority on rotates, I think everybody saw the Rise Up video on zone priority if you didn't check it out, then you can rotate early to where storm is going to open. And then what you can do is, like, as soon as storm opens up, and obviously I did this because I have forecast, but I would do this in a lot of different zones if I don't have forecast as well. Then as soon as storm starts opening up, there's all this space created that was in storm before. And then you're going to have a lot more space to, 1, refarm, 2, you create better rotates for the next future zones. Because if you put yourself anywhere here, if next zone after this pulls anywhere on the left side, then you'll have, like, a really, really easy rotate. And if it pulls back, then it's still probably easy. You just, like, go back to where you came from, right? But you just put yourself in a really good spot for rotates and to refarm, and you're just further away from everyone. So I really recommend, like, really pay attention on how you play 50-50 zones. I think that's can make a big difference in, like, how many mats you have in Endgame and, yeah, how much you get tagged and stuff like that. What I'm doing here is, here I was already, like, calling to Aza, okay, we have, like, insane mats. We know we're pulling zone, like, we could try playing high ground. And what I'm doing here is just getting info, right? I'm scouting, okay, who could take high ground from us, right? Who could maybe play high ground and from where? Like, okay, are people gonna really... People might try to tarp in and play high ground from here, maybe. this team could try to play high ground. Like, that's what I'm trying to do, right? I'm just scouting. I know we might play high ground, so I'm just trying to get info, okay? Like, who can take height from us or who's gonna maybe play height. So what we're doing here is we're going front side early, and then I call, okay, like, we can just, if people want to play high ground from here or here, we can probably just pressure them away. And I also saw first moving is pulling back. First moving is pulling back towards, like, here, towards these builds here. So I knew, okay, if we invest a lot of mats to go up here and hold high ground, it's worth it, right? Because it's just, first moving is pulling back. So let's invest some mats here. Let's hold everybody away. And then now our main focus is this hill and this team. Because these are the teams that, like, if anybody's playing high, it's from there, right? So we just want to put pressure on these teams. We want to see what they're doing. So we're looking. See, they open up, right? And then Aza, this is probably what ends up, like, pretty much winning us the game, right? Hits a body snipe. And then, this is bad for me. I kind of hesitate. He hits a body snipe. Hesitating is really bad in Fortnite usually. You just want to make a call and be, like, stick with it and be confident, right? So what I should be doing here is I should instantly be calling, like, okay, he needs to heal, we grapple up, we grapple up. Like, it's a no-brainer, really, because moving pulls back here, literally. So we have all these old builds and we're connected really good. So, yeah, bad hesitation from me, but I end up calling it anyways, but this should just be instant, no-brainer, but whatever. I also like that we build up from, like, 2 different sides, so we're connected really well. It's kind of hard for them to spleef us, because we landed on 2 different spots. It wasn't really, like, called or anything, but it's just good. Okay, so the thought process here is we definitely need to watch out for this team, because it looked like they wanted to play high ground, just typing in like this. And the call here is, okay, Aza, I'm building this for you. You make sure nobody grapples on us. I'm gonna make sure we stay front. I'm gonna stay elevated. There's these old builds. Like, if we get to these old builds and connect, we're full chilling. We can also play high layer above this tarp, right? So yeah, Aza has to stay here until last second. Just make sure we don't get grappled on. My mistake on height used to be I used to waste too many mats on height. I was too scared of getting. I used to be too scared of getting spleefed, and a lot of people I coach have the issue that they're too scared of getting spleefed and they just invest too many mats on height because they think, okay, we go into first moving with a lot of mats, let's just invest a shit ton of mats for height, right? But I think it just gets you in a lot of bad spots. If you invest like a lot of mats and still get spleefed by a double spray or something, then all those mats are just wasted completely. And also, you just need enough mats if you want to hold height for multiple moving. So you need to know how to, like, efficiently use your mats and not waste too many mats. And then here, obviously, if you're on height, you just want to try to pressure the second height teams. Oh yeah, wait, this is really important actually. So like I said, I think on the switch from first to second moving, a lot of people like going for height, whether it's crash pad, the new crash pad play, or just grapple. So zone switch, go up. I'll Azza to go up as well a little bit, I think. And then we have 2 different angles. If people grapple up now, first of all, they're not, like, from a lot of angles, they don't even really see that we build up. Or I guess, I mean, it depends on from where they grapple, right? But in some situations, they're just going to grapple here thinking we're somewhere here, and then, oh fuck, like, they see me here, you know? So, yeah, we build up a little bit, because this is a spot where a lot of people could grapple. We saw these guys looking through their cone. Maybe if we didn't pressure that, they would have gone up, who knows? And then we can just go back old builds. Aza's kind of staying up, elevated a little bit. This is bad for me because I have grappler. This is just, all these builds, in my opinion, end up being really unnecessary. I don't need to connect there. All I need to really do is tell Aza to stay up. I need to grapple on these builds and just build up from here and make sure that I don't lose height from this team. And then at the end, I have 3 mech kits. I'm playing heal off. Aza's just going down, pressuring people. All he's really trying to do here, right, is hit people, like, take damage to get free kills once they die to storm. Usually with Siphon, the meta was a bit different, right? Like, a lot of times you don't want to drop and give people Siphon, but now, like, even if you're low, like, fuck it, you know, just try to get, like, drop and get some damage on people, try to make them, like, cancel their heal off and shit. So we wanted to get the bending, right? I only have the Enforcer AR. I see him spraying in and I didn't see his teammate, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for a play quick. I don't really want to be playing scared, right? Because I only have a shit AR. If they have better guns, like, I just want to take the chance and try to kill them quick, right? And I also only have 2 builds. So I just like run in his face. Aza, I think that's Aza as well. Yeah, he placed the wall behind him, which is good. Because I didn't have any more mats. Then we killed the Kings of Piazza. Crazy shit. But yeah, I think the strat with like getting like a 5-kill win on purpose, or like a low kill win first game and then trying to play more aggressive is good for, I think it's best for people that are really good at fighting, but are not really that confident high elo, because it can just give them a boost, you know? Like if you get a 5-kill win and then like a 30 bomb or 40 bomb, then you're like really high points, and then you're gonna be in high elo anyways. But yeah, so this game we got fought on forecast by the people that had Snooty. And we killed both. Azza got a good kill on one because they wanted to put the card in. So this game we have forecast as well. And then, oh yeah, here, okay. So center of next zone is somewhere like Ruined Reels, I believe. And edge is like the train track. Yeah, the train track, something like that. So I'm like, I don't want to wait until maybe another team gets ahead of us. Or, I don't know, like more teams get close to us. Because it's going to just make rotations harder, right? And this team is above us, so they might try to hold us if we rotate late next zone. So I'm about to call, like, we just grabbed this mech kit because Azza needed one. And then we dip towards forecast tower. Because we have forecast, we know it's going to be a good spot to be in next zone. So, and yeah, this is kind of the load I usually like to play. Like I said, double grappler. I think the SMG is really good. And mech kits, bigs, juice bigs. 50-50, or next zone ends up pulling kind of towards Hazy, I believe. So I'm just trying to find a way to get past all these teams. I know if I stay here, like, you never want to stay here. I know zone is pulling far, and I know if I stay here, this is going to be full congested side, and rotations are going to be aids. So I really want to go early. So I kind of call, okay, we grapple to this tree, then I grapple back down so we can't get beamed up good. Like, changing direction a lot when grappling, I think, is important. Then here, like, I'm about to go to Azza, but I just wanted to get some spare mats. This game we make a mistake. There were people above in this house, based up, right? And I wasn't sure if they left already or not. But we should have, like, invested mats and then just grappled out here early. Like, look how free it is right now. We should have done what King and Phaser did, basically. Because we know zone is pulling there, right? But we just take too long here for no reason. Like, we just spend too much time here, and you're going to see it ends up making the rotate a bit harder. And then here, I know next zone is pulling down. Full south, so I'm just trying to scout like how we're supposed to rotate. But you can see it, like, now it's kind of a domino effect, right? If we rotate out of that house we were in earlier, then we would have made it onto this hill already 100%, or just like deep over here somewhere. But because we didn't do it, then now we're kind of in a bad spot because there's like so many people that are in front of us. So here my thought process was, okay, I just want to like run ahead a little bit, so at least we have priority on these kids so that they can't hold us next rotate, because we know it pulls far anyways, right? So I just wanted to invest some mats, get priority on them so we can grapple before they do, so they can't hold us. Then this team above went, but I don't think we saw that. I'm just trying to look for timing on when we rotate. Beam this kid, and then I think we're about to rotate. Yeah, so this kid got beamed. I guess we could have keyed him. I didn't really realize that was him that got beamed. So now, yeah, there's no reason for me to go super early, because I just want to wait and let people build for me more. Also, like, how the zone is pulling, there's not that many people that can actually look back and hold me, right? You always want to, if you want to go late, you always have to think about, like, is it one of those zones where, like, the more I wait, the more I'm just going to get hard held? But, like, I was scouting the whole time anyways, right? And what do I see? I see high ground fighting. They're not going to look back and hold me. These teams can't even see me for, like, the first half of the rotation. So, yeah, I think in this one it's just beneficial for me to wait, let people build more. And then I can just, like, grapple onto more builds, right? I usually don't like low gun first moving because obviously, like, a lot of people can build above you, and if it, for example, pulls back on that hill, then you're just fucked if you're on low gun. But I knew where next zone is pulling, so it was okay, like, with forecast in that situation. If I don't have forecast there, I'm never going low ground, because if it pulls back on the hill, then you're dead. But yeah, here I think what I see, I mean, this is a small thing, but I think too many people fuck up here is, like, so many people when they get refreshes, they both go for the loot. But why? You know, like, in this situation, alright, we get front side. We're on a good side of zone, right? We're on edge of zone. Nobody's to our left. Then Aza sees this guy. Calls for the spray. We get a free kill. And then, like, I should never go with him here because zone is moving. I need to make sure we get a layer. If we both go here, then we all of a sudden have no information on what's happening. We could get held, whatever. It just gets too scuffed. So as I go for the loot, I call for him that it's kind of scuffed, that he needs to try to get up. But high ground, I think we should have scouted it more and just spleefed. Because I don't know why these guys are playing so high up, man. I mean, we're looking to see if anybody goes through our old builds for refreshes, right? Trying to stay ahead at the same time. You really want to be staying ahead in this situation. I take this wall kind of from I try to take it from a right 10 peak, right? Didn't get it. And then this is really good from Aza. He realizes, okay, we can fuck them from 2 angles at the same time. What are they supposed to do, right? Good reset from him. And then I'm here with him, just ready. He gets through. We get the kill instantly. And then I go a bit early here, just because I kind of was scared that we get jumped in on. And we only had 8 builds, but maybe I could have stayed in Storm longer. Maybe I should have just stayed on Oz and ran back later, but yeah, I don't know. Win heal off. People reboot in front of us. I see this guy hiding behind here. Take some fall damage to kill him. I don't know if that's the play, but we need to see it again. The Fray piece is so rare, you have to look at it twice. I see him hiding here. And then I call to Oz, I can piece him, I can piece him. But we ended up doing a couple of pretty bad things. First of all, I think I should have connected more in metal. Just because we have so many mats. We pulled so many zones. And we just don't want to get spleefed here, right? So yeah, as I builds this, like now we just call like, okay, we need to be super careful. People are going to try to grapple on us 100%. So I kind of like that I elevated here. But at the same time, I am about to do some dumb shit. So these guys, this guy tries to go up. I don't even know why. Sinnet tries to go up, and then Aza instantly sprays him from the back. He travels down, dies. I don't know what he was doing there. I just went up because I just wanted to secure high ground, right? I didn't want to like fight Sinnet. I just wanted to secure height. And then here, this is just really, really bad for me. Like I tarp from here. Look, I didn't even notice, but look how high up I am compared to everyone else. Aza just grapples somewhere and lands in this guy's cone. Because this guy opened the cone at the same time. Lands behind him. Kills him. So we got 80 builds. We get 80 builds because of that. I think we would have won the game a lot easier if I wasn't that high up. Because then we wouldn't have been able to get spleefed or disconnected people below. So that was just, I was cooking some weird shit. And then we go from a like blind spot from high ground, right? They can barely see us. Even if they were looking back, it would have been really hard to see us. And then I call, like, they're only connected by 1 ramp. I'm spleefing. And then Aza uses the opportunity to go up behind them. Good damage, right? Now it's going to be hard for them to contest us. Then we just invest mats, get to each other, connect. And then, yeah, Aza's just playing heal off. 3 mech kits, he has full HP. He has 15 builds. I just try to go down, see if I can get some kills. I try to find people healing off, but I couldn't find anyone, and then I missed out on that kill. I should have dropped earlier probably to get kills. But yeah, we won the game. Nobody ends up playing heal off except us.